Let's go to CCTV's Mark New. He joins us from San Francisco with some reaction there. Mark.
That's right. Anything goes tonight. It's been pretty much a given from the start that here in liberal California, at least, the state's 55 electoral votes, the largest in the country, will go for him. That is assumed here in California. But as I mentioned, there's been a lot of surprise tonight, so we can't assume anything. But as Asians are the fastest growing minority group here and across the country, it's important to get a picture of exactly what their voting trends are. In fact, according to the Chinese American Voters Education Committee, 50% of Chinese American voters in San Francisco declined to state a political party affiliation. That means they do have the potential to be swing voters or perhaps courted by political parties down the road. Now, I visited San Francisco's Chinatown main polling station earlier today, which was located inside a small room at the Chinese Newcomer Service Center. There I spoke to the residents of the country's oldest Chinatown to see how they voted and why they voted that way. Many of the residents I spoke to told me, first and foremost, they just wanted stability. They say keeping things the same would be better for the economy, the stock market, and also international trade, especially between the U.S. and China. Several voters did express their disgust of Donald Trump in some very colorful language. I was actually unable to find a single Donald Trump supporter here. However, some Chinese voters did say they felt a sizable percentage of first-generation Chinese immigrants do support Trump. Let's have a listen to what they had to say, including a woman who thinks Chinese American support is split evenly among Clinton and Trump.
I think if Chinese population is half support Hillary, half support Donald Trump. The first Chinese generation, they most support Trump. I guess they have properties, probably. So Democratic Party is not going to help on the housing, the property owners. But they didn't look at the whole picture.
Donald Trump, according to one of the newspaper I read, they said he's mentally unstable. I'm sorry. So we cannot have that kind of commander-in-chief. We need somebody who is more decisive.
I'm going to vote for Hillary just because I feel like she's the safer choice out of the two candidates. She's kind of I'm not the biggest fan of her, but I feel like she's definitely better than the other choices that we have.
I just became a United States citizen last year, and this is the first time I can vote, so I want to vote to express myself. I want to vote for a Republican candidate, but for Donald Trump, I just don't like him. He's really mean to women, and the other thing, the only book he had read is a book he wrote himself. So I just cannot vote a candidate like him.
Now, that voter says she doesn't like Trump or Clinton. She ended up voting for Libertarian candidate Gary Johnson. Back to you in the studio. All right.